Hello and welcome to my channel. Just wanted to go over one of the things that I use quite a bit here, and I've been getting a couple questions on my spreadsheets, so I thought I'd go over them. So first and foremost, what I'm using is this ysheets.io, and that is pretty much allowing me to pull data into either Excel or into Google Sheets. I use it a fair amount, but I am also fairly new to it, so I'm just going to show you the basics and what I've kind of figured out so far, and we can go from there. So first and foremost, let's create a little list of tickers. I have no real plan for this, so let's just do med baba. Oops, this helps if my typing is in the cell. Okay, so let's do baba med. Let's do swbi. Let's do vale. Valley, I never know how to say that, and BTI, and maybe we'll do PBR. Okay, so now notice I've typed these all in under name. There's a reason for that, not ticker. And the reason being, I'm using Microsoft OneDrive on Microsoft 365, I guess it is. And I'm just using their data function here. So I showed this in a different video, but I'll go over it again quickly. Click on data. Click on stocks. Well, I've selected these, right? Click on stocks. It's going to bring up the stock ticker and sort of the name. You can hit this little extract data to cell box, and that is going to come down, and you can just pick whichever ones you want. So say I wanted ticker and I wanted price. Okay. So BABA is being the ticker for this. It's all referencing this B3 here, right? And 86.70 should be my price, and you can do whatever formatting you want on it. So if that's euros or you name it, it doesn't matter. But anyway, what I'm going to do, because this is obviously in the wrong spot, I can just copy this, and you can see in here that it just references this. Basically, you could just type this into any cell and it would do the same thing, but I'm lazy, so I'm going to cut it, paste it, and delete those cells over here, shift them left, and that brings my price right where I want it, right? Okay, so to Y sheets. So basically what I'm gonna do, there's two ways you can go about this, I guess. First and foremost, say I wanted the enterprise value over EBITDA, right? And TTM. What I would do is I'd pick whatever ticker I want. So let's say BABA, right? Alibaba, and I'd go to enterprise value. I probably picked the worst one, but over EBITDA. And where is it? Enterprise. Oh, enterprise value. So now you'll notice that it's a little finicky, right? So enterprise value. I know this is in here because I use it a lot. But anyway, okay, just to be difficult. Y enterprise value over EBITDA. Interesting. Oh, because it was already on there, of course, just to be difficult. So anyway, enterprise value over EBITDA, I would select that, right? And then I'm going to select my period, which in this case I'm going to use TTM, but you don't have to. I mean, you could do 2024, the last year, X number of years, the last X number of quarters. So LY-N, and then let's say you put 5, would give you 5 fiscal years. And you can go up to 18 years in theory, although I've tried 18 on a few of them and it never really gives me the data. So I don't know, 10 years, 5 years is what I'm usually using. But for this example, let's just do TTM, all right? So what that's going to do is it's going to create a function right here. You can just copy it or click on it and copy it, and you can paste it right into the box right here, hit enter, and usually it comes up, right? Pretty quick, pretty simple, nothing too extravagant, and then you can modify the data from that. And if you wanted to, you could pull it down and of course, never mind. So now this is referencing BABA, a separate ticker from here. So we would change that BABA to A3, right? So A3, now that's referencing this ticker that's being generated by Microsoft 365, right? And turned it into a dollar value. You English, United States. And now if we pull it down, hopefully that's going to do all of the tickers over there. Yeah, so this gives you basically the enterprise value over EBITDA, and I don't know why that's in dollars because I selected it. It should be, we'll just say a number. Okay, so you know, realistically, that's one way of going over this. It's not ideal because what happens is when you get into a bigger spreadsheet, it's just going to give you error after error after error and overload the system. It takes a lot longer and it really doesn't function that well after a while, which I learned the hard way. So there's a way around that. And what that is they give you an option in there. I don't even know what it's called, but you're basically going to pick these names right here, which are just going to match whatever parameters are in here. So say you wanted, you know, dividend yield, whatever, right? And you wanted payout ratio. Okay, and you know, you can kind of collect these in here, and then you have to match the name exactly in these boxes here, and then your time frame or your period right in here, right? So TTM, 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 last 5 years of dividend growth per share. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to create a little formula, hopefully, we'll see, and that formula is going to be this. So Y's A3 to A93 would be all of the tickers from A3 right here, right down to 93. We don't need that many, and I don't even know if it works with that many. And for this example, we're just going to do the 8 that we have, okay? Then this part right here is going to be D2 to G2. As you can see, it's highlighted. This is going to pull the names of the parameters here, right? And then the D1 to the G1 with the comma separated, right, is basically this up here. You only have to do one cell, and guess what? Boom. It comes down and it does all of that data for each of these based on, for each of these tickers based on that first one right there. So you're using all these tickers and it runs through. This works way faster, and then you can just change your formatting to whatever you want, right? So payout ratio would be percentage, and dividend per share growth, I guess, would also be percentage. So it gives you an idea of how you can do a larger sheet, and then say you wanted to add, I don't know, a few more stocks, whatever, SUBN, CH, I don't know, CHD, okay? Just random tickers. I believe what we can do is just pull the formatting down further, hopefully. No, okay, so that did not work at all. Control Z to undo it. And then I guess in this scenario, I'm already in the wrong cell. Cut, paste. See, I'm not perfect. And let's see, so data, right, stocks. Okay, and then we're gonna extend this. Brings the tickers down. You can use .to for Canadian stocks too, by the way, if you wanted to. So if you wanted Suncor.to, you could in here, Energy Canada, and it doesn't always work if it doesn't find it. Oh, this did, but you know, so now this is dollars, and say you wanted a column of, I don't know, what currency it's going to be in. You can always click back on here. You can put currency, where is it? Currency, right? And it'll tell you which currency you want. So that one just happened to show up as Canadian dollars, right? Doesn't really matter. But anyway, I digress. So we want to extend this. Let's see if this is going to work. No. Okay, there's probably an easier way of doing that. But anyway, so then I guess what we do is we go to this first formula and we'll extend this from A8 to A12, right? And hopefully that'll populate all that for us. That is pretty much my basic tutorial on how to do spreadsheets. I hope that's useful, and I hope that helps, and I hope you have a good day. All right, good luck and have fun. Bye-bye.